Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Edoggz Reviews. Today I will be taking a look at the Transformers the Movie Studio Series number 86-24 Voyager class Junkion Scrapheap. This figure is for ages 8 and up, and if you decide to pick him up, he will be in his robot mode, as you can see on the right hand side of the screen. Let's get the box out of the way so we can look more deeper into the figure. So on the left we have the box. We have Scrapheap running into battle with his weapon in his right hand. On this side of the box, it's the same picture as the front, just that on the bottom they have authentic transformation stamp there. On this side of the box, we have him in the robot mode here. It takes 24 steps to get him into this motorcycle mode type of thing. Here we have a backdrop called the Junkion Dance Party. We'll take a look at that. On this side of the box, we have a close-up picture of Scrapheap. Up close of his face, we have Studio Series there, 86-24, Voyage class down there. On the top it says Transformers the Movie there. On the bottom it just says manufactured by Hasbro, and there's a bunch of copyright stuff to go along with that. Let's get the dance party out of the way. This is called the Junkion Dance Party. Now this is probably the best backdrop I've seen out of all of either Studio Series or Legacy or any one of them that has a backdrop, but this is probably the best one that I've seen so far. And you can put your figure there, put them in whatever pose you so see fit. I'm very bad at it, so I don't show that off. In the box is the instructions. 28 steps. I don't have that at the moment, but it does come with some accessories that are needed with this figure. So you get these two wheels to go with them, and they go on either side of these spikes. You just pop these on like so, right? And then you have this gun right here. Nice weapon, right? You put it in either hand. The last time I put it in the right hand. I'll put it in the left hand this time. Come back. Right? And you could just, let's see, we could do one pose. We could do one simple pose. Why is that falling off? Because it's on the wrong side. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna put it in a pose. I'm gonna drop, and you can have it something. You can have something like that. You could probably do better than I can when it comes to posing, but that's something that you can do with your figure. Right? Now this figure was purchased from Target. It was $29.99 along with the Gamers Edition of Starscream, and I believe there was a Megatron to go with it. You can find those three on the shelves if you're looking for those guys. But it is a nice figure. I mean, it's not, it's okay. It's nice. Something different, right? So we're going to go into articulation. Right, but before, let's go back. We gotta take a look at it as a whole, and these wheels do not want to stick on here for today, so for some odd reason. All right, so we're gonna take a look at the figure. This is what the figure looks like. Let me see if I can get a sharper image of it. There we go. That's much better. Right, so this is what the figure looks like. Right, I like the colors on it. There's a different design of the head. You got the ears and stuff like that. The shoulders are different, and the lower legs are, lower legs or the shins are different a little bit. And this is what it looks like from the side. This is what it looks like from the back. The back is a little different here, and this you got it on this side. And then you have a close-up of his face. That's what it looks like. Now we're going to go into articulation. So I'm going to take these off because they're going to fall off anyway, right, to go through this. So on the arm, I would say, let's say the shoulder, we can go all the way around. Nothing gets in this way, not even the handlebars, nothing. You can go upwards like that, which is very good. We can twist at two places. We can twist at the shoulder like that. If you hold the shoulder down, you can twist at the bicep. Now this hand does twist, but it's a tad loose for me, but you can do a 360 on that. We're not ready for that. We're not ready for that. Stop. So we could bend at the elbow. I want to say that's a tad less than 90 there. We're gonna bring up the leg. That's all you're gonna get on the leg right there. You're gonna bring it down on the knee. It's like okay knee, right? Bring this up. You can move these side bags out of the way. You bring the leg out like that if you need to. Bring the leg up like this. Do a side kick kind of a thing. Got the swivel at the thigh. There's a rocker at the feet. Plus you have like this foot swivel right here, so you can make like wider stances and stuff like that. There's 360 degrees on the waist, even though you don't need it for anything else, but you know, you still got it. Right. Going backwards on the leg, you can go all the way back and it gets stopped. Let's see if we can figure out where it gets stopped at. It gets stopped right below the hip. And then you move the lower leg a little farther up his back. And if you want to go a little farther than that, you just tuck the foot in, and that's about it. Right. Same thing on this arm. Right. Goes about that far on the shoulder swivel. And you got the rotation at the hand. The head is on a ball joint. You can clearly see it right there. And you can make them look all the way up. All the way up. Right there. You can turn 360 degrees. There's no down. I mean, there's nothing you can do there. The ears can be posed in like different ways if you wanted to. If you feel like it. Right. Now, we're going to do one comparison before we go into transformation, to have him with Rodimus here. So he's a deluxe and that's a Voyager. And here is Cup with his Energon cookie from the movie. And it takes a while for me to get him to stand. So you have those three right there. Transformation takes 24 steps, and it's a really simple transformation. I would say that, you know, it's a small thing with the waist. Well, I'll talk about that in a second. So first thing we want to do is we want to push these ears back. Push them back like that. Like so. Second thing we want to do is take the hand and you want to put it inside of this sleeve right here. Just bring that down. Bring this up and you take this hand, you bring it down like that. All right. Okay, now we can separate the chest from the backpack just bring it open like this. You want to bring the upper portion of his body out like that. Okay, make sure that these ears are way back, and you're gonna need a lot of space for this piece to come out. So you want to rotate this in a way where it's not impeding this section. So you take this yellow thing right here where I got my thumb at, you just want to bring this out. Right, you take this piece right here underneath it. Let's get that out because I always forget it. Right, so this is good. Now, right here, you need to bring this back because there's a tab here and there's a rectangular there. So you're going to bring this back and you want to bring this forward, right? Because sometimes it's going to lock into place, and it does that because this is in the way. So you want to bring this out like that. Bring this down like so. And then you want to bring the back up like that. Now they don't clip into place, they just fold into place. I'd rather have a clip system than anything, but that's just me. Right, so we're just getting this set up, and this is where I'm going to have a little bit of a complication here. And we need to feed this head into this square box. And it may seem like, you know, it's easy, but it's not. And you want to just bring this up like so, right? You need to have this armature in a certain way, right? And you just want to get this in here like so. Now sometimes you're going to get caught on something, and that went in pretty damn good. I can't believe that this happened on the first try, but I'm happy. This piece right here, you have these two tabs and you got these two slots right here, and they just go together. And you can just use your thumb and your finger to lock those in like that. Right? Now it looks kind of weird, but we're going to straighten that out. Right? So we're going to bring these arms into place. So we're going to turn the arms this way. Right? We're going to turn this arm that way. And we're going to turn the shoulder inwards, like so. And while we're doing that, we need to turn this piece right here. So we're going to have this rectangular and this little port right there in the shot. So we're going to, let me put it this way. So we're going to interlock these two things together. Like that. Right? You take one of your wheels, pop it into place. Right? Do the same thing on opposite side. You want to bring that shoulder in, turn the spike outwards, and then you want to interlock the bicep into the chest. Right? And then you want to lock these two pieces in together. Right? Make sure all of that's together. Right? So the front side is already done. Next is the rear portion. So we want to take the thigh. You want to turn it around like that. Turn this around like that, and that's going to expose the exhaust pipes of the motorcycle. You take the feet, and you want to just bring in the feet, right? They tab in. Bring in the feet, and they tab in like that, right? And now that we're here, we can take the other wheel and we can pop this into place. Right, so you have something like this going on, right? So you want to fold the legs backwards like that, and there's going to be these two slots. There's like one here and one on the other side of the foot, and they clip over these two things right here on the bottom. So you just gotta manage it Then you take this gun, and you can put it on either side, but the pictures say they want it on this side. Right, so you have that going on, and you have your motorcycle. Futuristic motorcycle, I should say. So that's what it looks like from this side. Here's what it looks like from the back. And here's what it looks like from this side. From the front. From the top. And the bottom. You really can't make out anything while it's in this mode, except for like maybe the feet and the obvious, mostly the hands. And you can bring your stage back in. Right? And what you do here is you can bring out these kickstands. And you can put your motorcycle on here. Right? You can have that going on if you wanted to. Let's bring in Rodimus here one more time. And let's bring in Cup. Right, to give you like a kind of a scale going on. Now I have tried to put this on here, and I mean it could work if you wanted to. They're supposed to sit on here. I'm going to rewind that. Rec guard is supposed to be able to sit on here because that's what that peg is for. Right. Now, if you wanted a different size, a different comparison, if you will, we have Rodimus here. The scale with it. And last but not least, we can bring in the masterpiece Rodimus, which is in his vehicle mode. We can close this up. Right. A new thing has happened with my figure. The Target Master does not want to fit in this slot anymore. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. But you can have these two going on like that. Like so. Like that. And that's it. Right? But you're waiting, everybody's waiting for this to happen. You can actually do this. And I have tried to get this on here as well. And there's a certain way to do it. Right, let's move these handlebars up. Right. So you can have something like this where his legs are out. I've seen motorcycle riders do this sometimes when they have when they want to stretch their legs or something like that. Or maybe it's a different style of bike and their legs are stretched out like that. It's one of the two things. Right? So you can have this going on if you wanted to. The legs do not bend backwards. I have tried to do that, but you can have this, and you can put this in front of here, and you can have that going on. So we're gonna put Red Car off to the side for now. And we're going to change him back into a robot, which is very easy. So we're going to take this gun, take that off. We're going to take the kickstands, you're going to put those back. You're going to unplug this. undo these legs like that. You want to separate, get this other wheel out of the way. You want to, I'm going to do it from the side. We're going to take the feet, bring those down like that. Bring the feet to bring those down like that. You want to turn around on the thigh. It doesn't matter what direction you're going in. Now I want to point out there's a little bit of paint right here on like the bags, like the saddle bags that are on the side of the motorcycle. Not exactly sure where that's coming from. You want to separate the hands here. You want to undo them from the chest. Now that piece is easy. Right, so we're going to unlock this, which is already done for us. And we need to create enough space for this to come out. So we need to turn the arm downwards, like so. Turn our arm downwards, and it's going to create more space for us. And you're going to pull this out, right, and bring this down on this armature. And now we're going to bring this back like so, and you're going to bring it down like that on the shoulder. So this should be like this, right? Now there's two pieces working together. This piece has to be straight before the backpack is put into play. Right. So before we do anything, you're going to flip this in, flip this inside of here like that, and now we're going to take the shoulders. We're going to take the shoulders, put that there. Right. Sometimes I forget. Let's go back real quick. No, I did get it right. This goes in first, and this goes in second. Right. So this goes in here like that, and we're going to plug these shoulders in because you got this rectangular thing there, and you got a rectangular thing there. There's a slot inside of the chest on either side. So you just put these two together. Right. Right. I seem to be missing it. Yeah. Right. Now these ears, they were flipped back, so you want to flip them forward. Right. So you want to like that. We're going to turn the spikes outwards, turn these spikes outwards. I'm going to get underneath here, grab the hand, grab the other hand, take this gun, put it in the sand. And there you have Scrapheap back into his robot mode. Let's give him a pose. Oh, I said pose. I ain't say pull out his gun. Right. Throw that in focus. I'm in a pose. Let's see. It's going this way. Now side poses. Let's see what's going to hold. If he's going to hold this side pose. Okay, so you can have that going on. We can bring in the leader of the Junkion's Edoggz. You can put him here. And we can put Rodimus in the back. And that, I think, let's see, who else can I bring in here? Let's bring in one more thing, even though it's not part of it. And we could bring in the masterpiece, Rodimus. Oh, I should say Hot Rodimus. I should say Hot Rodimus. To kind of give you a look of that. Sorry. Bring the sticks back in. We're gonna put them on here. All right, take this away. So there you have it. Now this figure is a lot different from the Generation 1. They use the more modern motorcycle. And that one, they were all in the same pose where the wheel was on this side and no, the wheel was on that side and the wheel was on this side. They were all the same, just painted different colors. There's no black in here, so it's like, it's a good figure. It's a good figure for the money you pay for it. It's good. Now I'm looking for the rest of these guys, and we do have one pre-order which is going to be coming out in April, or either late March or early April, somewhere around there. So it's going to be a while. So if you enjoyed this video, if it was kind of helpful to you on transforming this figure, please give it a like. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do that. It will help me out. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And I'm going to see you ladies and gents in the next video. We do have some more stuff. It's just that it's going to take a little bit more time. But thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you on the flip side.